Hey everyone, today I'm going to talk about one of the most frequently asked questions. It's about copyright. Now, most self taught artists begin by painting something they have seen created by someone else. However, what they do not realize is that despite the fact that he or she painted it, the rights still remain with the original artist. It doesn't matter how much you have spent on your canvas or on your paints, but the original idea behind the painting still remains with the original artist. Therefore, you do not have the right to sell that piece of art. It also doesn't matter whether the photograph that you probably found online doesn't have a copyright mark, it still belongs to the creator. You may make a painting or drawing for yourself with the permission of the original artist and give credit when you show it to others or put it up online. The next thing to remember is you don't also have the right to make and sell prints from the same photograph. Having said all that, you may draw inspiration from other works of art and cook up your own work of art, and that would definitely be your original painting, your original work of art. So, good luck with that. Look at other artists' paintings and find inspiration and make your own, and soon you will get so used to it, you will be filled with so many ideas and you won't really have time to do everything that you have in your head. So, the next thing I'm going to talk about is photographs. This is another issue. People do not understand copyright issues when it comes to photographs. What you should remember is photography is also a form of art, and you have to give credit to the photographer for the amount of time he has spent, for the amount of knowledge he has on how to capture that perfect image. Do not paint from photographs without the express permission from the photographer. Now, this is a very common mistake. You just go online, say you want to draw a tiger or a lion. So, you just search online for a photograph of a lion, and then you find a really good photograph that you want to paint, but you can't just go ahead and paint that because that photograph is not yours. You do not have the rights to it. Somebody else must have spent hours to get that perfect shot. You may find that the image online doesn't have a copyright image on it, it doesn't have a copyright stamp, but still you have to find out if that photo is royalty free. If it is not royalty free, then it definitely belongs to the photographer. He has the rights to it, and you have to take permission before you paint something. You also have to make sure you mention everything. If you're making that piece of art, you need to ask him or her if you can make that piece of art and then reproduce it to make prints. You can't just take his photograph and make prints later and sell it and call it yours. You do not have the right to make money on it. Now, having said all that, there are a lot of websites where you can buy rights to these photographs to make artwork from it. So do find these websites. I commonly use Pixabay and Wildlife Reference Photos. Pixabay does have a lot of free beautiful photographs and imagery that you can use to create your own piece of work. Wildlife Reference Photos is something I discovered after joining a few artist groups, and a lot of people were using that for reference photos, and they are quite reasonable. You get one photograph for $5, and then you have the rights to make your piece of art from it. So that is a good way to go. If you find photographs online that you really like, you may just ask the permission of the artist, and if he says you have to pay for it, then you can see if you are willing to pay for it, and then you can go ahead with whatever your plan is with the artwork. I also took a lot of reference photos for myself. I always have a cell phone with a camera on it, and I carry camera sometimes wherever I go out and find something worth capturing. I capture that and then I use it as a reference photo to create my own artwork. Thank you for watching. I also have links to my social media in the description below. So do check that out. I'm quite active on Instagram. Do subscribe to my channel. You can find the subscribe button here on the top left. Also find a link to my website at the bottom right. You can subscribe to my blog post there and get updates whenever I publish a new post. Have a great day.